let's talk about going after what you want. When you really want something, you've got to go after it. You've got to take divine inspired action and go after it. So, when I wrote my first book, I was getting ready to publish it, and I'm like, I want to send a copy of my book to Jack Canfield because I wanted him to know what a great influence he's been on me. I wanted him to know how much I appreciate his work and how much his work has impacted my life. And I felt this great, just like this feeling like I need for him to have a copy of this book. Okay, so here's me, and then here's Jack Canfield. We don't run in the same circles. So I was trying to think, like, how can I get a copy of my book to Jack Canfield? And of course, I could have always sent a copy in the mail, but then I was thinking, yeah, so it'll get to his office and it'll be like with the 1,000 other things that he gets in the mail, and it's going to go on the bottom of the pile. And even if he does read it, he's going to be like, who's Nancy Muller? Give me a break, So I was thinking about it, and I was asking the universe, how can I get a copy of my book to Jack Canfield so that he knows that it's from me? Because he doesn't know me. And the universe complied. I promise you, when you are wanting something from a place of enriching your life and the lives of others, the universe will conspire to bring you the answers that you're looking for. And so many people give up. They just give up before what they really want has manifested. So back to, I'm thinking and asking the universe, how do I get a copy of my book to Jack Canfield? And then I received an email that Jack was going to be speaking at an event in Arizona. And I thought, oh, that's great. I can attend this seminar. I can be in front of him, and I can send a copy of my book to his room because I knew where the seminar was going to be, at the hotel. I would be staying at that hotel. And all I had to do was simply put my book, a copy of my book, in an envelope, take it to the concierge, and ask them to send it to Jack's room. Easy peasy. Okay, so the answer came to me. Now, here's the action that you want to take, right? I had to get a ticket and drive to Arizona, all of the things that entailed for me to be at this hotel, to be able to get my book to Jack. Now, here's another thing. I'm that much closer, right? Because I can send it to his room, but he still does not know who I am. I mean, I've met him before in person, actually a couple times, but I'm sure he meets millions of people. So I'm asking, okay, I still want him to know who I am when he gets my book. Now, here's again, keep in mind, this is when so many people give up. I knew he was speaking on Sunday, and the event was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I arrived on Thursday evening, and I thought, okay, I am going to send a copy of his book up on Saturday to his room. Now, I go to my room on Thursday night, I put my key card in the door, and it doesn't work. And I'm like, what? I've never had this happen before. And it was a little annoying because, of course, I had suitcases in my purse and my briefcase and all this good stuff, But I drug all my stuff back down to the lobby, and I said, my key card doesn't work. They gave me a new key card. I went up to my room, went in, Bob's your uncle, it's all good. The next morning, Friday morning, I get ready and go down to the seminar. At 10 o'clock, they broke for a bathroom break, and I thought, well, I'm not going to fight these millions of women, for the bathroom. I'm going to go up to my room and use my own bathroom. So I go up to my room, I put my key card in the door, and the key card doesn't work. And I'm like, what? This is crazy. Once, okay, but twice, 2 times in a row? This is freaky crazy, man. And so I went down to the lobby and I got another key card. And I'm thinking, this is very strange. So I got a key card, went to my room, used the bathroom, went back to the seminar. Now, after Friday's seminar, I went up to my room, put my key card in. You guessed it. The card did not work. And I'm like, this is just crazy. So I went down to the desk, and by now the front desk is probably thinking, lady, what is your problem here, And I said, just to be safe, why don't you give me 2 cards? So they gave me 2 key cards. I put my key card in the door, it didn't work. Luckily, the last time I got a key, I asked for 2 and put my spare key card in. It worked just fine, no problem. So now here we are, Saturday morning. I'm so excited because I know this is the day that envelope I left with the concierge is going up to Jack's room, and I was very, very excited about it. So I went to the seminar, and at 10 o'clock, we broke for bathroom break again. I went up to my room, put in the key card. It didn't work. I'm like, what is this? So I go down to the lobby, and as I walk into the lobby, who's standing in the lobby? You guessed it, Jack Canfield. He's talking to a group of people, so I walk over there, and I smile, and he acknowledges my smile, and then he says, hello, and I say, hi, Jack, and that was great. Had that eye contact, that conversation, just even if it was hi, and I was very excited about that. Because of course, my picture is on the back of the book. Perhaps now that's what I needed. Perhaps that's what the universe had in mind when I said, how can I connect myself so that when he reads the book, he knows who it is? That was my thinking. Now I go over to the bank of elevators to go back up to the meeting. And there were 2 sets of elevators in this particular hotel. One that went from the floor we were on to like floor 15, and then one from floor 16 on up. So I'm standing at my bank of elevators waiting to get on, and I hear Jack and his assistant walking towards the elevators. And I hear Jack say, oh, there must be 2 sets of elevators in this hotel. And I knew that meant they were coming to my elevator. So I held the door open. They got into the elevator with me, and I'm standing there like a little 5-year-old, so excited, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this is even better than I had anticipated. This is so great. And Jack looks over at me and he goes, how are you today? And I said, I am fabulous. And he goes, oh, that's great. What makes you so fabulous? And I said, well, I just wrote my first book and I'm so excited about publishing it. And he said, oh, congratulations. Perhaps I'll get an opportunity to read it someday. And I said, I'm sure you will, because I sent a copy to your room. And he looked at me and he said, how very fortuitous of you. And I said, well, I do learn from the best, Jack. And then, of course, the elevator doors opened. That was my floor. And I said, have a fabulous day. And I got off the elevator and I was like, yes, yes, thank you, universe. And I felt like everything I had asked for had happened right then and there. But there's more. The next morning, Sunday morning, when Jack was meant to speak, he gets out on stage, and after the applause dies down, he said, before I get started, I just wanted to mention, yesterday I met a woman on the elevator, and she wrote a book. And I thought, what? And he said, the name of the book is... And you could see all of these people in the audience writing down this book that Jack Canfield had mentioned. And I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I am telling you that when you hold on to a dream, when you hold on to something that you really, really want, a vision that you have that is so inspiring within you, so like, grab you inside and say, yes, this is what I want. Never, never doubt yourself. Never doubt who you can be, what you can do, or what you can have. Because when you believe it, you can receive it. That was one of the best times in my life, one of the best experiences of my life. And I had a want. I went after it. I asked the universe how to make it so. I left it up to the universe, and the universe gave me the answer, gave me the experience, gave me what I asked for in a way bigger way than I could have imagined. So when you want something and you are putting parameters on it. You're telling the universe, I want this, I want it by this date, I want it to happen this way. You are actually holding back your joy. Because if I had done that in my scenario with Jack, I would have just, said, oh great, I sent it up to his room. But I didn't. I kept it open. I kept it going. I didn't get upset when the keys didn't work in my door. I just kept saying, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to have this experience. And that's what you want, because the universe never gives us what we ask for. The universe gives us what we feel, how we feel by having it. So how will you feel when you have that thing, that person, that experience that you say you want? Have the feeling, experience the feeling day in and day out, and then step back and enjoy the having, because it will come to you in a way that's way bigger than you could have imagined. In the meantime, this is Nancy Muller, the one and only Life Sensei, saying, ciao for now.